everybody, it's Karen from 50's the New 50 blog, and today we're going to talk about a problem, and that is when your face and your neck don't match. What do you do, and how do you get makeup out of one bottle that's going to make that work? Okay, so for me, I have found that I can use a bronzer, and I have a Bella bronzer here. It's a cream bronzer. I actually get two of them so I can put them inside this little palette, and I get my blush and bronzer brush so that I can just swirl it in there. It makes it super easy. Why do I have my bronzer out first before I put any of my makeup on? So when your neck and your jaw and your face just aren't matching up, you can use a cream bronzer to kind of meld together. It's like a magic melding serum. I actually have two of my cream bronzers right next to each other inside the compact. And then I love this brush. It is a bronzer and blush brush. And so I'm going to use this big fluffy end, and I'm going to put my bronzer down underneath before I even put any makeup on. And so what I'm doing is just swirling this cream bronzer all over. I'm going to be a little bit heavier in some areas where I need it to kind of connect. So for me, my chest and my neck is darker. So because of a lot of sun damage and things like that. So in this area here where my jaw is, I'm going to put a little bit more bronzer down here, and then I'll also pull it down here. Now, if you're the opposite and your face is darker than your chest, then you want to be more liberal down here on your chest and underneath your jaw to connect the All right, so I've put the bronzer, kind of dispersed it in areas where I wanted it a little bit heavier, made sure I got it on my neck, up here where I'm a little bit lighter, and I've already done my eyeshadow and my eyebrows, so now I'm just going to go ahead and put on my contour and my main highlight. First up, a bit of contour up here on my forehead, just to kind of bring some shadow, bring my forehead down a bit. Now I'm going to contour my cheekbones. Here's something else, is when you already use the Bella bronzer underneath your contour and your highlight, you have so much less that you have to use because it already kind of creates coverage and color. Now for a little bit of my main foundation or highlight, and I really don't have to use any. Now where I do need it is coverage on the end of my nose and underneath my eyes here, just a little, where I have my under eye discoloration. But I tell you, adding the Bella bronzer first, look at how little foundation I have to actually use. Now that I've got all this great color and coverage, I'm going to add a little bit of pop with my brighter or my accent highlight, and I'm going to just tap it right underneath my eye area, down the side, inside of my eye, down the side of my nose, just kind of right in here like that. I'm going to put a little bit down the center of my nose, a little bit up here, just to bring forward that part of my face and really add some pop. Now I'm going to blend that in. I'm just going to take the other side of my contouring brush, has a nice little smaller end, and I'm just going to slightly tap that and disperse that color, just lightly tapping and feathering my accent or brightening highlight. Touch it up on my nose. Just give it a look. Now I'm going to grab my perfector sponge, and I'm just going to come in here and just do a little bit of blending, making sure none of this is too heavy, not really lifting it off as much as just pressing it in, making sure that it's not build up anywhere too unevenly. Okay, excellent. Now I'm going to put on a little bit of lip and cheek color. I'm going to mix this really beautiful terracotta color with this more peachy color, and I'm going to put that right above my contour, the darker shade. And just give that a little bit of a swirl to soften. Then I'm going to take a little bit of that lighter shade and just kind of go right over the top. And just blend. I'm also going to grab my Perfector sponge and pick up a little bit of this, a really pretty illuminator color. This is one of our, it's a cream illuminator, which is really, really pretty. And I like this kind of soft color. I think it's called a honey. Really pretty color. It looks like honey. And just take that sponge again and just pounce, making sure everything is blended. And then I'm going to take that darker shade and put it on my lips. A little bit of that lighter shade over the top. Just right in the center. Now I'm going to set my makeup with my Stay Spray, so give it a good liberal spray. Like I say, I already did my eyes and my eyeshadow and my eyebrows, so I'm good to go on that. Hey, so using a cream bronzer. Get yourself a couple cream bronzers. They can just drop right into this little compact. They're magnetic, so they can just pop right in there. Get this brush. It's the Blush and Bronzer brush. It's perfect for applying your bronzer underneath your makeup, over the top of your makeup, and it is perfect for connecting your neck to your face so that you don't have this really distinct line of a really light neck or a light face, a dark neck, and a lighter face. You know what I'm talking about. Try bronzer underneath your makeup. It works. So, okay, so I hope that was helpful. And you know, if you want to know more and you want to know what colors I used or what product I'm using, get into my inbox, DM me. I love to chat. That's the best way to get a hold of me. And then I can recommend different colors to you. I can even help you pick out some colors, and I'll let you know how you can get a cream bronzer like this that really makes a difference. All right, thanks everybody for watching.